Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of RDR2. It is Monday after 8 o'clock, 8:30 almost. So I'm starting really late after work, but I was totally crashed out, so I had zero energy to start earlier, but still trying to squeeze in at least a short episode. Anywho, we are hunting for the camp upgrades and satchel upgrades, and we have like a list of pelts that we need for it, and we still have quite a lot. I think 15 pelts, and as on the map, many pelts or animals that we need a pelt of are not really indicated. I looked online for a hunting map. I don't really think that is cheating because, what can you do if it is not on the map or if it's totally unclear where you can get certain pelts? Yeah, what can you do? You can then either just go through the whole game and hope that coincidentally you will find an animal that you need, but then you will also always be distracted, like you're doing a mission or you're on your way to a mission, and then you see an animal, and then you whip out your hunting rifle, and then you start hunting. Then it will be a total mess. Everything will be totally mixed together instead of just being focused, like first do hunting, then doing missions, etc. It will just become a total mess otherwise. So I looked online, and for the Badger, that is one that we need. And again, I have no idea whether this map is accurate, but it seems to indicate that near the N and the E of New Hanover, that there are Badgers. So that would be around here. I cannot imagine that there are Badgers there because we were there quite often already. But yeah, let's check it out. Maybe there are Badgers over there. I really like it that we have 2 horses. You can actually, I understood, you can get 3 horses even if you're hunting. So we could actually just find another wild horse, break it, tame it, however, break it in, however you say that. Break it really sounds ridiculous, I find. Break a horse. But then you can have you can have 3 horses together following you, meaning you can carry more pelts. Maybe, man, this looks really so nice. These graphics, these textures, etc. So that is pretty amazing actually. What I did find, by the way, but I really couldn't help figure out anything, that here, if you zoom in with the binoculars, the textures do not go from, they're very far like that mountain, but they don't, I thought that if you zoom in, the textures will change to higher resolution ones to keep up with the zoom level, but it doesn't. It's super low resolution. So I was like, oh shit, are my mods working? But I did some print screens of an overlook from Horseshoe Overlook from camp down into the river area. And it does work, the mods that I have. There's more detail, there are more higher detail objects compared to vanilla. And it also actually differs around 10 FPS with my mods and my no mods, but yeah, I do think it's really worth it. The only thing I hope is that with that extra loads, that I don't have like spawn issues, because apparently the engine works this way, that if you, for example, have a lot of mods installed, then the engine can get overloaded and it starts to deprioritize animal and NPC spawns, which you really don't want, because this game is all about being a dynamic, interactive world. And if you have like an empty landscape, it totally defeats the purpose. But honestly, I do think, sometimes I think when hunting, man, shouldn't there be more animals around here? But otherwise, I don't think I have a spawn issue. There are a lot of NPCs and still also quite a lot of animals. We need it to be by the N and the E of New Hanover. Yeah, that would be here. So apparently, this is what I don't understand. Why is sometimes one horse just stops following?
Hold here, boy. Stay, girl.
We are going to quickly see. I don't think. Holy shit, I thought there were like 178 animals. There are 560. That's ridiculous. So, maybe. Yeah, there's also equipment. Yeah, there are 178 animals. Then what is the rest that is so big? 77 equipment, fish, 30, gangs, plants, horses, weapons. Holy shit, there are 63 weapons. I thought there were like indeed 16 or something. Cigarette cards, 144. I am curious, did we already find the badger? Apparently we did, but I didn't find a perfect one yet. We need to kill and skin it. The American badger can be found across the more arid climates of America. It is a fossorial carnivore, preying on squirrels, moles, prairie dogs and voles. Using a varmint rifle while hunting should result in a clean kill. Badger claws and pelts can be used for crafting and badger meat can be eaten. Yeah, so we need the varmint rifle. And it has like this pointy head. For the rest, yeah, it looks a bit like a rat. So maybe it is, let's just check the map. No, I don't see it here. Yeah, this one maybe. Because besides a badger, we also need a beaver. Yeah, those are more near the water, right? Raccoon we already have. I find those are three pretty similar animals somehow, I find. Maybe they're not from when you really look at fauna categories, but badger, raccoon and beaver, I find them pretty similar. Yeah, this could make sense that there is one here because it says arid regions, and this is really um, more arid. This is really like the desert Rocky Mountains, like environment compared to where we are now. Where we are now, it is still quite green. This is not really arid, I would say. So maybe let's go to that icon on the map. Ah, yes, I wanted to read the beaver entry, if we already found it. I forgot. But I assume beavers will be not in an arid region. Man, it's such a cool game. I wish I had more time to play. No, I don't think I have the beaver yet. Nope. Alright, shall we try... getting another animal? Nah, no. We don't really need it now. We will do that later maybe when we will be far away from camp. When we need more carrying capacity to avoid having to go back and forth continuously to deliver our our pelts. Alright, so now we are getting to what I would call more arid grounds. And again, it looks so good, this game. God damn it. Alright, if you stay here.
Stay here, boy.
And you too.
Wait, girl.
I'm going to go beaver hunting. No. Here, there's one. Holy shit. I had so much trouble hunting in like the past, I think before last episode, etc. Taking like 4 hours to only get a rabbit and a squirrel. I was totally screwing it up. Also, didn't know the game mechanics yet that good. That was also one of the reasons I had to redo it for such a long time. But I'm slowly but surely getting into the vibe. And also now I'm getting really lucky. If this is a beaver, I doubt it will be a perfect one, perfect pelt beaver, but we did not have to look long at all. I really was like actually worried about not beaver, badgers. Like where the hell are they? But I'm pretty sure there's one right ahead of us. But it ran away. There it is. Ah, fuck my life. Not a beaver. Here, check out the birds flying. The weather changing. It's just, man. I wouldn't say I could almost cry that I have to work every day, but I'm not far from it. It is so annoying. I just want more time to do what I want to do. it is actually in a totally different area. We need to go way more south. Also, the sound design is amazing.
Stay. Wait, boy.
Like this little storm that is building. This is why I sometimes think I may have a spawn issue. I'm looking like... Now, I barely see any animals. Alright, but I clearly was... I do find it weird. It looks like... I don't know, I don't see any raindrops. It sounds and looks like it should rain. It's weird weather. Yeah, maybe it's only wind. Anywho, I was clearly cheering too early. Saying like, oh, I don't need to look for very long. I'm sure me. I'm not sure, but I read somewhere that if you take like, oh my god, take like a rifle. I think we need a scope rifle for that. Yeah, and if you press the RB button, you'll actually get a tip on what rifle to use, or what weapon to use for a perfect kill. So you don't need to go to the companion. But I actually want to go to the companion because it's yeah, an amazing source of information, also fun to read. You can find treasure maps that lead to new treasure chests. Keep an eye out for treasure hunters in the wilderness and treasure maps for sale. Alright, so that's totally fine. But why? This pops up more often. But is that because we are now close to a treasure or treasure map salesperson? I don't know. We're in the middle of nowhere. I don't see anything. I really like treasure map hunting, but as far as I see, I only have like 2 or so or 3 maps. And the location indicated is not anywhere where we are now playing.
Stay here. Wait.
I cannot imagine badgers being here. I don't know. That is again one of the indicators that I think I may have a spawning problem. Buck and pronghorn are spawning everywhere, and other types of animals are spawning way less. So probably they are indeed just way more common animals, so that's fine. But it almost seems a bit out of balance. How much these animals spawn compared to others. So maybe that is indeed an engine overload, and that the game just says, okay, we will just, instead of different animal types, only spawn in bucks or pronghorn. Although there is a bald eagle over there. Yeah, we do want to make the compendium full, so maybe we could take it out, but that does put us on a timer, because the if I put it on the horse, especially in warm arid areas, decomposition goes pretty quickly, so we have to quickly give it. Yeah, we didn't kill it yet. Alright, let's just be opportunistic. Wow, there were more. I wonder, I think I only heard it, which I really don't like. Fucking hell, I want to put them out of their misery immediately.
How's it been?
Ah, here it is.
Well, that's nice.
Shall we pluck it?
Sure is good.
Let's pluck it. No, we still have the carcass. I don't understand how that works. Alright, man, these weather weathers look so good.
Wait here, girl.
Yes, we are 100% killed, plucked, studied for the bald eagle. And there's so much also collectible in this game, like cigarette cards, treasure maps, compendium. I really, really like the collecting part. Fuck my life if I wouldn't swear that there are no animals here. Except bugs and pronghorn. So I'm really not confident that we will find a badger here, honestly. So I don't know. Yeah, what I do know actually is that these map indicators, it also doesn't look like a badger. It looks more like a coyote or something. And also what I wanted to say, but yeah, this area, it does conform to the description, arid landscapes, more so than what the map said, the online map saying that they are over here. But we could maybe still try and look over there. I don't even have the badger actually in the companion indeed. Probably I said the same earlier. Somehow I thought I did have it. I incorrectly thought I had it already researched earlier, which is not the case. Also, by the way, this is not really, I'd say, an arid region. It's pretty humid.
Hey, boy.
Also, the skin of the horse, it really looks wet. God damn it, I mostly see indeed buck, pronghorn and rabbits. That's basically everything I'm seeing always.
Yep.
But what I also was saying is that these indicators on the map, they're often really rough. It doesn't at all mean that an animal is here. It can also mean that they are, let's say, over there or something. It's a pretty wide area. But it says, pretty sure it said around here, the N and the E of New Hanover. The online guide. Or the online map. And honestly,
Stay.
yeah, honestly, I am so much detail of that eagle. The models are really well done. We need to bring it back to camp before it decomposes. But we have a bit of time, I guess. Here, wow, wow, wow. This is what I mean with that amazing detail. That is an eagle capturing a snake. This is so cool. Man, this game is so incredibly cool. It is just really a biocosmos, or however you say that. So also good to know, there are snakes here apparently. Because that eagle or whatever it was, picked up a snake. Are these, for example, the treasure hunters that the game hint was talking about? Like, from whom you can buy treasure maps. Not that I have any money, but let's see what this guy is doing here. Ah, no. I think he was just maybe plucking some plants. Or maybe he was burying something, but I really doubt it. Yeah, he was over here somewhere, right? really wonder, do I have a spawn problem? Because the only thing I see is deer. Or at least, mostly I see deer. Which is quite annoying. But in other areas there's quite some good variety of animals, so I will probably keep my modded settings anyways, because the game really does look way better with that increased draw distance, increased geometry, and also a bit level of detail, I think. Come on, game. God damn it, it's an opossum. I was like, is that a badger? Nope. It's also actually pretty immersive if we go back to camp and we're gonna sit under our blankets or under our cover in this weather. But I'm sure that when we now get to camp, I really need to go on horseback, otherwise I'm sure the rain will have stopped once we're there.
Yep.
Hey! Who's there?
It's me, Arthur.
Hope you had a good old time.
Yeah, fuck my life. You see, we're in camp and suddenly it's beautiful weather. Fuck this shit. I wanted to sit under our cover in the rain. Alright, again, very, pretty cool. These, how wet the camp is now.
Good evening, Arthur.
Haven't received anything from you in a while, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, I hear you.
Eagle feather. Eagle talon. Why can't I gamey bird meat? Why can't I just give him the eagle carcass? We have like an
Sorry,
eagle carcass,
got nothing
right?
for you right now.
Mercy.
Evening.
Come on. Mercy.
Evening, Arthur.
Right, let's see if it now does fortify our course. I think that mostly happens if the cook has good quality meat or ingredients. And it may be, yeah, it doesn't fortify, so we need to give better meats. We can give him some.
Don't forget to go hunting, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, I will.
Mature venison meats. That also needed myself. Stringy meats. Let's donate that one.
It's better than nothing, Pearson.
Grizzly mutton to be used in cooking. No, we will make that ourselves. We didn't do that yet. Prime beef joints.
I'm alright.
5. Alright, so we
Glad
will
to hear
give
it.
the venison.
Don't you overcook this now, Pearson.
Good job, Mr. Morgan.
Good evening, Arthur.
Here, so we have a bald eagle. Normally, I don't need to get stuff off my horse to be able to donate it.
Mrs. Adler.
I can donate it directly, even if it's still on the horse.
Good evening, Arthur.
Apparently, Pearson has no use for a bald eagle. Here, there's meats. Ah, here it is. Perfect eagle carcass. How much money is that? Why
Make sure you
doesn't
stay
it
close.
say how much money?
All right, let's see what we got. Thank you, Arthur.
Alright, so that works. The thing is, I don't know where badgers are. Let me quickly look it up.
Make it feel better. A gift from the gods. And then it got me by the throat. You all
Good evening.
You all laugh at me, pity and despise me, I'm sure, but forgive me.
Can't.
Forgive me because all the silly things I do, all the lying and the stealing, somehow it isn't me. Or if it is, it isn't all of me. There's a different, better me stuck inside of here. Dutch sees it. And that's why he puts up with me when I'm sure the rest of you would cast me.
I've used, I cannot find them anywhere. I've had the same problem. I've used every guide, but out there and read every thread I could find, but I've probably spent about 8 hours hunting badgers in total. Finally found a 3-star badger exactly halfway between the N and the E in New Hanover. So a little west of the train tracks, right where a dream catcher is, behind the rocks.
Hello.
After that I saw several more badgers there.
Time for bed.
They seem to cross the road and tracks from east, where the spawn point is marked on the map, close to the oil derrick, to west pretty quickly after they spawn, but I'm not sure. I'm just glad I finally found one. Hope this helps. I'll copy paste this reply to other badger related threads I find. They're nocturnal. That's a huge detail that can make or break one finding badgers. Oh, fuck me. So, that's a big difference. They're nocturnal. And they're indeed in the N and the E. So, a little
Arthur?
west of the train tracks, right where... a dream catcher is. Alright, so we are going there, and it is now night. So we're good. Man, what a game! I don't want to stop playing. I'm not even really into the flow. I'm still burned out from a day work. And it's so annoying.
Come on, girl.
Why do we have these stupid jobs?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Easy, girl.
It sounded like a snake. Where is it? Does it walk all the way into camp? No, right? There it is. Yeah, that was a waste of time. I shouldn't have done that. And we do need 2 perfect snake skins. But this was not a perfect one. Unless I just used the wrong weapon for a snake. But I don't think so. I think we need a varmint rifle for it. Oh no, this is a water snake. Oh, fuck me. Maybe it was a good one. I need a bow with smoke game arrows. Fucking hell. Such an idiot. So I really... Yeah, this is also probably not smart what I'm doing now. Because probably time will jump forward now. Fucking hell, I'm such an idiot. Anywho, I'm pretty sure I messed up the opportunity. To get a perfect snake hide. Alright, this was not my plan, but we're making some good items. Minty. Let's do some minty. Because I do think, I'm not actually sure, that we increased our provision satchel so we can maybe carry more meat than we used to. Because we now have quite a lot of meat actually. Man, I'm really repeating myself like a broken record, but I find it such a cool game that you can even... It are really small touches, but that you can season your meats, like with thyme or oregano. It's just all so cool.
Wait.
Right, we still have some time during the night.
Come on, girl.
Alright, we are now... Fucking hell, again, wrong button. Oh, we are in the correct place. And this is indeed that dream catcher they were talking about. Right, and it said they spawn from east to west, but that doesn't make sense. And then cross the train tracks. What did it say? A little west of the train tracks. They seem to cross the road and tracks from east, where the spawn point is marked on the map, close to oil derrick. But that's so that is all the way. That's quite far away. That oil derrick. But the main thing that I found from this is indeed maybe that is. These are maybe only spawn points. No, the map will not tell spawn points because spawning is something that doesn't exist in real life. So that would be super unimmersive. If an immersive sim almost, like this game, indicates spawn points on the map. Nope. But here this guy says, it's just a Reddit post. Where the spawn point is marked on the map, close to the oil derrick. I don't see a map here anywhere. But whatever. There are several commenters saying, yes, I found one there, so... Let's hope for the best. Alright, Moo, you stay there.
Stay here, boy.
Oh, that's Moo. Bob, you stay here.
Wait, boy.
Right, where the hell are the tracks? They're over there, right? Where the dream catcher is behind the rocks. It's a pheasant, right? A coyote. Right, where is a dream catcher? I don't even remember seeing a green dream catcher here. Again, pressing the right button, but not long enough. So the dream catcher is somewhere over here. I think that is also why the weird sound is popping up. Because of the dream catcher, I think. It's like a little bit of mystical sounds. But where is that dream catcher? Yeah, it's in that tree somewhere. Where normally you can... Normally they're highlighted, but maybe not if you already discovered them. But so I do remember somewhere here seeing a dream catcher there, hanging from branches. Western chipmunk in pristine condition. Again, we don't need it, but yeah, for the compendium. We already killed one, so we only need to track it. You also need small game arrows for that. So we are tracking it, like so. And did that do the job? To get it to 100%? No. Wow, we need to collect it actually. So do I, yeah, I do think I still have small game arrows. Was, I think, I should have known that was too far of a distance, which is why it was not a one-hit kill. Here, now I totally ruined it. Such an idiot. Poor guy, poor little guy. Here, now you don't hear that mythical sound anymore. But if if we go there. Wow, that coyote is not really moving around. If we go here, probably it will pop up again. A raccoon. No, we already had a raccoon. Here, Dreamcatcher. Ah, I didn't inspect this one yet, but it is on the map actually. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I did inspect it. There we go. Alright, the music is not kicking in. A perfect raccoon, but yeah, we don't need it, we already have it. Right? Yes. Right, there actually, I need to remember that. Sometimes there are way more animal spawns at night. What the hell is that? Ah, fuck my life. It's a badger. But not a perfect one. But the fact that we found one is pretty amazing, I find. Let's see how skittish it is. Here, there it is. Motherfucker. Right, what I did hear people say is if you don't get a perfect one, don't kill it. Here, they're not skittish at all. Don't... are there more of them? No, that are raccoons. Man, this is amazing. I was really not aware. That all these animals pop up at night. California quail? Wow, so much variety of animals. Anywho, if you find not a perfect one, what I read somewhere is don't kill them, just... Man, there are so many animals. That's good news. Here, it is indeed near that rock, so you just go near the Dreamcatcher and you look down and there it is. Anywho, yes, it's a bit cheating. I looked it up online. Oh, this tree is misplaced. But yeah, what can you do? Otherwise you will never find it. But yeah, if you don't have a perfect pelt, don't kill the one. Then just either leave the area and come back later. Instead of killing it, because then if you don't kill it, apparently the chance is bigger that the next time it will spawn, it will actually be a perfect one.
See what I learned. Folks a hell of a lot easier to rob when they's cold. I believe it.
Yeah, because I don't think it will now. There will be another one popping up soon. But of course I'm not sure. We can try, but I think it's almost morning. There's that badger. That was actually another one. Because the other one, I think, was 2 star. This is 1 star. So it does go around the train tracks. So maybe then it's also just it's around here during the day. Man, that train looked amazing, by the way. With the rocky, the rock faces behind it. Beautiful skybox. Man, this game is so growing on me. Each time I boot it up, it's true escapism, this game. Sound of the animals, which are actually, if they're in the neighborhood, you can also hunt by what you hear, animal-wise. A raccoon. Another raccoon. No, fox. It's actually eating something. No, sometimes they are just digging in the soil. And new birds that we haven't studied yet. Baltimore Oriole. Man, I really was not expecting this to be such a varied a place with so much spawns. Another squirrel. Oh no, a raccoon. And the fact that apparently badgers are nocturnal, which I would not have, I did not expect. then it probably is the same in the game, because there's so much detail in this game. They really did their research. Here, I hear a crow or a raven somewhere. Goose. Cardinal. Little bastard. Here, it's actually cleaning its feathers. The animations of these animals. Here, it is so true to life. So yeah, I don't like killing animals at all in real life or in games, but I really do like hunting as an activity. If you don't hunt in this game, you are missing out. But yeah, unless you really don't like it, but it's such a deep mechanic. There's so much detail in this wildlife. Unbelievable. Alright, I'm actually gonna look it up because I find that so weird. One moment. Are badgers nocturnal? Badgers are primarily nocturnal, meaning they are active at night and spend their days sleeping in underground burrows or sets. They typically emerge around dusk to forage for food, which includes earthworms, insects, and small rodents. While generally nocturnal, they may sometimes be seen at dawn or dusk. Alright, that means we are going to set up camp and we are just going to wait for another night. Fuck, I could have better slept till night instead of evening. Right, sometimes you are not teleported, other times you are teleported when cleaning up your camp, but now we are still where we were. Alright, I'm just curious. I'm gonna quickly go to camp.
Yep.
I'm just curious if rain always stops when you enter camp. Oh my God, Skinny! Fuck me!
Earth, dumbass.
Yes, it continues to rain, so that's cool. So, we can, what I wanted to do is immersively be under our tent here in the rain. Sexy lady. Pretty cool, he closed his tents. That's the little detail. Details that are just amazing.
Let's go, boy. Yep.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck.
Yeah. Stay. Hold here.
And these animals are also not out at night. In the rain, I mean. Wow, this is a mega storm. Right, screw it. We will wait for another night. I don't think they will pop up in this weather. Unless... No. Yeah, they do pop up actually. If the raccoon is here, the badger will probably also be here. Again, that chipmunk is there. Let's in the meantime get that chipmunk. Sorry, chipmunk. I do like it that it's not like often these rainstorms are only like 10 seconds. This is actually a prolonged storm. Pretty damn cool. definitely. Alright, so that's a bummer. Beautiful sky again. I would love to see the colors change, but we don't have time. So I am going to have to... He automatically sets up a tent if it is raining. We are going to sleep for 18 hours or 19. I have to do a very quick sanitary stop. Again, so immersive in your tent. Alright, please don't teleport. Are we still where we were? I think we are.
Stay. Stay here.
Alright, Badger, where are you? Wow, it's still raining. Alright, so this basically didn't change anything regarding the spawns. There's still just turkeys over there. Fucking hell. Alright, I somehow think that the chance is lower that we will find anything here now in the rain. So let's go to camp. We will sleep in Arthur's beds until it's night again. also, now it's getting dry. Alright, maybe we will wait a bit longer here. Because I understand also, I want to test that out. If you sleep in Arthur's bed, that you actually get fortified cores. Not that it really matters that much. Because honestly, so they do hunt in packs, these coyotes. But what was I saying? Yeah, I never really feel that my cores are really limiting me in whatever you want to do. Like stamina, health, dead eye maybe. Here, yeah, that's a fox. What we're hearing. Wait. Yeah, these are the chipmunks again. Pretty sure. Here, western chipmunk. So those are spawning like 100% certain. Alright, let's see if we can now finally get it. We are going to get closer and we're gonna go and try for a headshot from the side. Got too close. The other one is still there. No, it also got out of there. Yeah. Batcher, where the hell are you, man? There's still a chipmunk over there. But in the grass, it will be a pretty tricky shot. Nice! Alright, what did we need to kill it? Varmint rifle, right? twice. Oh, I'm such an idiot. That means I ruined its spell, so it's not perfect anymore. Oh my god. Oh, 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 fucking hell, man. Fucking hell, man. This is what makes it so frustrating. It's so easy to screw it up. It's so fucking easy. And now we again have to wait for nights or for forever, hoping a perfect one will still pop up. I had the chance. I just screwed it up by... It's that automatic tagging. I don't have dead eye. Unless there are more, but I cannot imagine there are more. So, how late is it? Yeah, we do have still a bit of time till daylight. But I'm not even gonna blame it on the...
Stay here, boy. Stay.
I'm not gonna blame it on the dead eye, but it is very annoying if you cannot manually mark in dead eye, because automatically it just keeps on marking just randomly, or not randomly, but as long as you have something. Fuck my life, I just screwed it up so bad. It was an easy kill, but also, that's again, I'm making the mistake. It started moving, and from that, I was like, oh, it will sprint away. I need to shoot now, I don't have time. But that's not at all the case. It was just walking around a bit. I should keep my patience.
Coming in.
Keep patience and only draw the trigger when you are sure that it is a clean hit, a clean shot, instead of panicking and just pumping it full of lead.